make sure they're turned off. And also take a moment and look around and say hello to the people around you. Introduce yourselves if you don't know them already. I also realized I didn't bring my raincoat to Ashley. Oh.
I know where there's an extra Calvin hoodie. I don't think it's going to be that rainy.
I hope it'll burn off. Right, I hope it'll burn off and be better. Scout. She's looking for Jackie. Scout. Okay. So once again, L'Shana Tova. We begin this morning in our prayer books on page 81.
Ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael, ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael, vani berov chasecha, ahavo veitecha, eshachavecha kodshecha, ve'iratecha. Ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael, ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael. Adonai ahavti me'on beitecha, umikol mishkan kevodecha, mishkan kodecha, va'ani eshtachaveh ve'echra evrecha lifnei Adonai osi ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael, ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael, va'ani tefilati lecha, Adonai et ratzon, Elohim berov chastecha, Elohim berov chastecha, aneni be'emet yishecha, ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael, ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael, mishkenotecha
we continue on page 85 with Nisim B'chol Yom, the blessings for our daily life. We'll chant them in Hebrew and in English, and please join in wherever you're most comfortable.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lesech v'vina lehavchin ben yom uven laila.
Blessed is the eternal our God, ruler of the universe, who has implanted the mind and instinct within every living being.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hama'avir shena me'enai utnuma me'afapai.
Blessed is the eternal our God, who removes sleep from the eyes, slumber from the eyelids.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim.
Blessed is the eternal our God, who opens the eyes of the blind.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kefufim.
Blessed is the eternal our God, whose power lifts up the fallen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten le'ya'ef koach.
Blessed is the eternal our God, who gives strength to the weary.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin mitzadei gaver.
Blessed is the eternal our God, who makes firm each person's steps.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim.
Blessed is the eternal our God, who provides clothes for the naked.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani bat chorin.
Blessed is the eternal our God, who has made me to be free.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim.
Blessed is the eternal our God, who brings freedom to the captive.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael.
Blessed is the eternal our God, who has made me a Jew.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael bigvura.
Blessed is the eternal our God, who girds our people Israel with strength.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael betifara.
Blessed is the eternal our God, who crowns Israel with glory.
Sitting before a window with no desire but to see with the heart clearly. You watch the shadows come and go. You let yourself be forgiven. Clouds cross the sky, mending the roughened edges here and there, partway through your life.
And we continue on page 87. Blessed is our eternal God, creator of the universe, who has made our bodies with wisdom, combining veins, arteries, and vital organs into a finely balanced system, wondrous fashioner and sustainer of life, source of our health and our strength. We give you thanks and praise.
Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi tehorai. Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi tehorai. Ata berata, ata yitzarta, ata nefachta bi. Ve'ata meshamra, meshamra bekirbi. Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi Teorahi.
And we continue at the bottom of page 89. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. Blessed is the eternal God, ruler of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot and commands us to engage in the study of Torah. Elu dvarim she'en lahem shiur, she'adam ochel perotehem ba'olam hazeh, v'hakeren kayemet lo la'olam haba, v'elu hein. These are the obligations without measure. Their fruit we eat now. Their essence remains for us in the life to come. Kibud av v'em.
To honor father and mother,
Ugmilut chasadim.
to perform acts of love and kindness,
V'hashkamat beit hamidrash shacharit v'arvit.
to attend the house of study daily,
V'hachnasat orchim.
to welcome the stranger,
Uvikur cholim.
to visit the sick,
V'hachnasat kala.
to rejoice with bride and groom,
Ulvayat hamet.
to console the bereaved,
V'yun tefillah.
to pray with sincerity,
V'hava'at shalom bein adam l'chavero.
to make peace where there is strife.
V'talmud Torah keneged kulam.
But the study of Torah is equal to them all.
Eternal our God, make the words of your Torah sweet to us and to the house of Israel, your people, that we and our children may be lovers of your name and students of your Torah for our own sake. Blessed are you, the Eternal One, teacher of Torah to Israel. And we continue on page 94 with Psalm 150.
shofar, hallelujah, benever v'chinor, hallelujah, betov u'machor, hallelujah, beminim ve'udan, hallelujah, hallelujah. Tziltzalei Shama, Hallelujah, Betziltzalei Trua, Kol Hanshama Tehallelya, Kol Hanshama Tehallelya. Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Nishmat kol chai, tevarech et shimcha, Adonai Eloheinu nishmat kol chai tevarech et shimcha Adonai Eloheinu Yadadai dai 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 Yai dai 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 Yai dai 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 Yai dai 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 Nishmat kol chai Tevarech et shimcha Adonai Eloheinu nishmat kol chai Tevarech et shimcha Adonai Eloheinu Yadai dai 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 Yai dai 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 Yai dai 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 Yai dai dai dai
Let every living soul bless your name, eternal God, and let every human being acclaim your majesty forever and ever. Through all eternity, you alone are our sovereign God. God of all ages, of all creatures, of all generations, all praise to you. You guide the world with steadfast love, your creatures with tender mercy. You neither slumber nor sleep. You awaken the sleeping and arouse the dormant. You give speech to the silent, freedom to the enslaved, and justice to the oppressed. To you alone we give thanks.
Though our mouths should overflow with song as the sea, our tongues with melody as the roaring waves, our lips with praise as the heaven's wide expanse. And though our eyes were to shine as the sun and the moon, our arms extend like eagle's wings, our feet speed swiftly as deer, still we could not fully thank you, our God and God of all ages, or bless your name enough for even one of your infinite kindnesses to our ancestors and to us.
Therefore, O God, limbs and tongue and heart and mind shall join to praise your name. Every tongue will yet affirm you, and every soul give you allegiance. As it is written, all my limbs shall say, who is like you, Eternal One? And David sang, bless the Eternal One, O my soul, and let all that is within me bless God's holy name.
God's plan and introspection. If God's plan followed my plan, I would have no scars on my skin or in my heart. If God's plan followed my plan, I would not have felt the fire or the ice, heard the beauty or the terror, seen the new bud or the dying leaf. If God's plan followed my plan, I would not have learned to grieve or cherish, to hope or surrender, to be broken and to be whole. What then keeps me locked in fear, in dread of yielding to your great works, your awesome love, your radiant power? What small desire, petty hope, what yearning of self blocks my service in God's holy name? God on high, release me from my judgments and designs. Open my heart to you fully, without reservation. Cast out my doubts and shames, so I may receive your divine wisdom and strength. God of all being, make my limbs your tools and my voice your messenger. Make my heart your tabernacle, a dwelling place of holiness and splendor. Alvin Solovey.
Ha'el b'ta'atzumot uzecha, hagadol b'chavod shemecha, hagibor lanetzach v'hanora b'norotecha. You are tremendous, you are tremendous in power, O God, glorious in being, mighty forever, and awesome in your works.
Hamelech hayoshev al kisei ram v'nichal נישא, שוכנן מרום וקדוש שמו, וכתוב רננו צדיקים באדוני, לישרים נבעתי לה. בפי ישרים תתהלל, דברי צדיקים תתברך, ובלשון חסידים תתרומם, ובקרב קדושים תתקדש.
The assembled hosts of your people, the house of Israel in every generation, glorify your name in song, O sovereign God, holy and great. Let your name be praised forever in heaven and earth. Baruch atah Adonai, El melech gadol b'tishbachot, El hahodaot Adon haniflaot, habocher b'shirei zmimra, Melech El chai ha'olamim. Blessed is the eternal one,
the sovereign God,
the
author of wonders, who delights in song, the only one, the life of the universe.
Please rise.
Yitkadal v'tkadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divrach cherutei, ve'amlich malchutei. B'chayechon u'v'yomechon, u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. B'gala u'bizman kariv v'meru.
Amen.
Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach, le'olam u'lamei hamayah. Yitbarach, vishtabach, vitpa'ar, vitromam, vitnasei, vitadar, vitale, vitalal, shemei dekudashah, le'ela u'le'ela, min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata, ta'amiran ve'amar v'meru. Amen. Baruchu et Adonai hamevorach, Baruch Adonai hamevorach, le'olam va'ed.
Blessed is the grace that crowns the sky with stars and keeps the planet on their ways, the law that turns our night to day and fills the eye with light, the love that keeps us whole and day by day sustains us.
Praise be the power that brings renewal to the soul, the vital song that makes creation dance.
Blessed is the murmuring dark, blessed is light to the eyes.
The fall of dusk, the flow of dawn, the turn of noon.
Oh, give thanks for life's renewal, the radiant return of the sun.
Blessed is the power of creation. Praise be the light. Ahava rabbah avtanu, Adonai Eloheinu, Chem gedola v'tzera, chamalta aleinu. Avinu malkeinu, ba'avur avoteinu, shebarchu v'cha, Avinu malkeinu. V'tlamdem chukei ken techanenu tlamdenu, Ha'av Harachamam, Ram Rachem Rachem Aleinu. V'tein libenu lehavinu lahaskil lishmoa, lilmod ulilamed, lishmor v'lasot. Ukayem et kol divrei Talmud Toratecha b'ahava, ve'ha'ernenu b'toratecha, v'dabek libenu b'mitzvotecha, ve'yachev avenu le'ahava u'yirat shemecha, ve'lo Hagadol v'hanora b'atachnu, nagila v'nismecha, v'yeshuatecha. Ki el po'el yeshuot ata, uvanu v'acharta, v'keravtanu l'shimcha hagadol sela be'emet, lehodot lecha u'leyachedcha be'ahava. Baruch atah Adonai, habocher be'amo Yisrael, be'ahava. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad, Baruch Shem Kevod, Malchuto. Le'olam va'ed.
Please be seated. We are continuing on page 101.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol lebavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha, ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha, v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'beitecha uv'lechtecha v'derech uv'shofecha uv'kumecha u'kshartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim le'Elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim lihiyot lachem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem.
And on page 103, when will redemption come?
When we master the violence that fills our world.
When we look upon others as we would have them look upon us.
When we grant to every person the rights we claim for ourselves.
Once we were in bondage, then we were free. In the first liberation, our people saw revealed the power of the Most High. They perceived that God's presence redeems time and events from the hands of tyrants. We too affirm the power that makes for freedom. We sing the song that celebrates our deliverance from Egypt and all bondage.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, norah tehilot osefele, shira chadasha, shibchu geolim, לשמך על שפת הים, יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. צור ישראל, קומה בעזרת ישראל, ובדכנו מכה יהודה וישראל. גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו, קדוש ישראל, ברוך אתה אדוני al Yisrael.
Please rise for tefillah on the bottom of page 104.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid teilatecha. Eternal God, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, v'Elohei Rachel, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot, U'Mevi Geula Livnei V'Nehem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Zoreinu Lechaim, Melech Hafetz B'Chaim, V'Chodfeinu V'Sefer HaChaim, Lemancha Elohim Chaim, Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei hakol atah, Rav le'Hoshia, Mechalkel Chaim v'Chesed, Chayei hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim ve'rofeh cholim, U'matir asurim, U'mekayem emunato lishenei afar. Mi chamocha ba'al gvurot u'mido melach, melech meimit u'mechayeh u'masmiach Yeshua. Mi chamocha av harachamim zocher letzura, meladim lechayim berachamim, v'ne'eman atah lahachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai mechayeh hakol.
Please be seated.
We spend much of our time waking time overtaken by busyness, overwhelmed by the world rolling around us, pulled in all directions at once. We are also capable of being focused, keenly alert and aware, present of mind and heart. Such presence may be brought upon us by a source outside ourselves. We may be stunned into alertness by a dramatic event, a birth, a death, a grievous loss, or stirred to it by an encounter with beauty. At times, we are suddenly awakened by something small appearing in our path, and at once, the world becomes new. On days when nothing extraordinary seems to happen, we have a chance to be more awake to ordinary moments. Being present to the moment brings about near magical transformation by which ordinary life becomes extraordinary. These are the words of Marcia Falk.
It is said that the words we are about to utter were born of the martyrdom of Rabbi Amnon of Mainz. He chose to die that his faith might live. He said, Unetana tokef kudushat hayom. Let us proclaim the sacred power of this day. It is awesome and full of dread. Now the divine judge looks upon our deeds and determines our destiny. A legend, and yet surely our deeds do not pass away unrecorded. Every word, every act inscribes itself in the book of life. Freely we choose, and what we have chosen to become stands in judgment over what we may yet hope to be. In our choices, we are not always free, but if only we make the effort to turn, every force of goodness within and without will help us while we live to escape that death of the heart which leads to sin.
Unetane tokef kedushat hayom ki hu nora vayom uvoti nase malchutecha Kon v'chesed mihisecha v'tzeshev alav be'emet.
Let us proclaim the sacred power of this day. It is awesome and full of dread. For on this day your dominion is exalted, your throne established in steadfast love. There in truth you reign, in truth you are a judge and arbiter, counsel and witness. You write and you seal, you record and recount. You remember deeds long forgotten. You open the book of our days, and what is written there proclaims itself, for it bears the signature of every human being.
The great shofar is sounded. The still small voice is heard. The angels, gripped by fear and trembling, declare in awe, this is the day of judgment, for even the hosts of heaven are judged, as all who dwell on earth stand arrayed before you.
As the shepherd seeks out the flock and makes the sheep pass under the staff, so do you muster and number and consider every soul, setting the bounds of every creature's life and decreeing its destiny.
The Rosh Hashanah yikatevu Yom Tom Kippur yechatemu The Rosh Hashanah yikatevu Yom Tom Kippur yechatemu.
On Rosh Hashanah it is written, on Yom Kippur it is sealed. How many shall pass on, how many shall come to be? Who shall live and who shall die? Who shall see ripe age and who shall not? Who shall perish by fire and who by water? Who by sword and who by beast? Who by hunger and who by thirst? Who by earthquake and who by plague? Who by strangling and who by stoning? Who shall be secure and who shall be driven? Who shall be tranquil and who shall be troubled? Who shall be poor and who shall be rich? Who shall be humbled and who exalted?
Uteshuva, utefila, utedaka, ma'avirin et roa gezerah.
But repentance, prayer, and charity temper judgment's severe decree. This is your glory. You are slow to anger, ready to forgive. It is not the death of sinners you seek, but that they should turn from their ways and live. Until the last day you wait for them, welcoming them as soon as they turn to you.
You have created us and know what we are. We are but flesh and blood.
Our origin is dust, and dust is our end. Each of us is a shattered urn, grass that must wither, a flower that will fade, a shadow moving on, a cloud passing by, a particle of dust floating in the wind, a dream soon forgotten.
But you are the sovereign, the everlasting God.
Please rise.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרוב, כך כתוב היה נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ, כבודו. אדיר, אדירנו, אדוני, אדוננו, מאדיר שמך בכל הארץ. ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם. אלוהיך ציון, דור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גואלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך יקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד.
ובכן תן פחדך אדוני אלוהינו על כל מעשיך, ואימתך על כל מעשיך, על כל מה שבראת. Eternal God, cause all your works to stand in awe before you, and all that you have made to tremble at your presence. Let all that lives revere you, and all creation turn to you in worship. Let them all become a single family, doing your will with a perfect heart. For well we know, eternal God, that yours is the majesty, yours the might, and awesome is your name in all creation. Grant honor to your people, glory to those who revere you, hope and to seek you, and courage to those who trust you. Bless and with gladness and your city with joy, and cause the light of redemption to dawn for all who dwell on earth. Then the just shall see and exult, the upright be glad, and the faithful sing for joy. Violence shall rage no more, and evil shall vanish like smoke. The rule of dynasty, you alone shall have dominion over all your works, as it is written, Yimloch Adonai leolam, Elohayich Tzion, Lidor Vador, Hallelujah. The Eternal One shall reign forever, your God, O Zion, from generation to generation. Hallelujah.
Kadosh ata v'norah shemecha, ve'ein Eloha mibaladecha k'katuv, vayigba Adonai tzevaot b'mishpat, ve'ha'el hakadosh nikdash b'tzedakah.
You are holy, awesome is your name. There is no God but you. The God of all being is exalted by justice. The holy God is sanctified by righteousness.
Baruch atah Adonai,
God, you reign in holiness. Please be seated. In love and favor, O God, you have chosen us from all the peoples, hallowing us with your mitzvot. Our sovereign, you have summoned us to your service, that through us your great and holy name may become known in all the earth. In your love, O God, you have given us this day of remembrance to hear the sound of the shofar, to unite in worship, and to recall the exodus from Egypt. Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Ya'alev yavo v'yizacher zichronenu v'zichron kol amcha beit Yisrael lefanecha l'tova l'chein u'chesed l'rachamim l'chaim l'shalom bayom hazikaron hazeh zochrenu Adonai Eloheinu bo l'tova
Amen.
ufokdenu vo livracha
Amen.
v'hoshienu vo l'chaim.
Amen.
Our God and God of all ages, being mindful of your people Israel on this day of remembrance, and renew in us love and compassion, goodness, life, and peace. This day, remember us for well-being.
Amen.
This day, bless us with your nearness.
Amen.
This day, help us to live.
Amen.
Our
God and God of our ancestors, sanctify us with your mitzvot, and let your Torah be our way of life. Satisfy us with your goodness, gladden us with your salvation, and purify our hearts to serve you in truth. For you, O God, are truth, and your word is true forever. Blessed is the Eternal One, who hallows the house of Israel and the day of remembrance. Say Adonai Eloheinu, Amecha Yisrael, Utefilatam be'ava tekabel. Tehi leratzon, Tamid avodat Yisrael. Yisrael Amecha.
This is the season of healing our hearts and souls, of healing the moments we share with each other and the moments we share with ourselves. This is the season of memory, of remembering our parents and grandparents, the love of generations, the holiness of our ancestors. This is the season of stillness, the season of silence and quiet, of deep breaths, of open eyes, of compassion and consolation. This is the season of healing, the season of grief turning to wonder, of loss turning toward hope, the season that binds this year to the next, the season that heralds the redemption of spirit and our return to God's holy word. Alvin Solovey.
Thank you. So here we are at the cusp of a new year, and I always like to remember and take a moment to be grateful for the things that were wonderful about this past year. So if you have good things from this past year to share, if you'll please share them. Thank you. Jamie got married. So for a new marriage, new love, we say, Modim Anachnu Lach. Yes, Zachary. No more middle school. So we say, Modim Anachnu Lach. Yes. Oh, new baby. We say, Modim Anachnu Lach. Yes, Julie.
My granddaughter started Hebrew school.
Excellent. Making a new Jew. We say,
Modim
Modim Anachnu Lach. Yes, Cheryl.
Well, this is my second service today because I watched the Senate Synagogue service this morning on television. And it's easy to covet
Uh-huh.
the choir, the full orchestra, the fleet of rabbis and cantor.
Uh-huh.
But it made me think about what we do have. We have someone who sings beautifully for us and to us. We have sacred space that is ours, and we fill it with wonderful people. And we have a decade of you.
We do. Thank you. So for all the good things that we have, even, without the orchestra, right. I mean, really, they take up a lot of space.
Plus, we have a mountain.
And right, we have a mountain
Well,
when it
somewhere.
wants to stand out, when it shows itself. And so we say, Modim anach nulach. Yes, Susan. A new job, and you don't have to drive to Salem anymore. It's a new job you love with a smaller commute. It's like bonus. We say, Modim anach nulach. Yes. Ra-cha-cha. So for a time with old friends and family in Rochester, we say, Modim anach nulach. Yeah, Enid. For another Jewish educator on her way, we say, Modim anach nulach. Yes. Zach became bar mitzvah grown-up adult. So we say, Modim anach nulach. Oh, yeah? I saw the pictures. So Sarah, our rabbi-to-be, led her first Rosh Hashanah services last night, more this morning, I'm sure. And so we say, Modim anach nulach. The other good, yes, Amy.
Our son passed the California bar exam.
How wonderful, a new lawyer. And so we say, no, it's good, it's good, it's good. And so we say, Modim anach nulach. Yeah, Julie.
We had our first walk ever in Vancouver for Alzheimer's. And I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone that was there. It exceeded all expectations. It really was, it just was wonderful.
So don't forget, we need to remember people with Alzheimer's. What? So thank you for everyone who walked, and especially, Julie has been leading the way in Alzheimer's work. And, Julie, I just want to say, terrible things happen to a lot of people. And you, when you had cancer in your back, and you said, well, they have to take out this muscle in my back, and I'll never be able to lift my arm again. And they took out the muscle in your back, and boom, you could lift your arm, because she's magic. And then when you got your diagnosis of Alzheimer's, that you were able to be so public about it and to share what your struggle was with people so that we could all support you. Not everyone does that with as much dignity and bravery as you have. And so you have led us, and it is wonderful for us to be able to support you as well. And so we say, Modim anach nulach. Renee.
My mother's in year 5.5, I guess, of her cancer fight, and she's still fighting through the fight and making her breast scan and celebrating, and just really pleased she's still her. And so that's been a good thing.
For people living their life through pain and difficulty, we say, Modim
Modim
anach
anach
nulach. Yeah, Kitra. Yay! So, and I want to also give a shout out that Kitra's artwork is on display at Neve Shalom right now. And I said, why Neve Shalom? So we're going to figure out, her people and my people will talk, and we'll figure out a time to bring her artwork here as well. And so we say, Modim anach nulach. Yes, Linda.
Finished his master's, got a job.
Yay.
And got engaged.
Oh, yay! It's a good year. It was a banner year. Master's degree, job, and future spouse. We say, Modim anach nulach. Linda. This week, oh, wonderful. So for Robin and Neil's new house and new community, we say,
Modim
Modim
Anach
Anach
Nulach.
Nulach. Oh, yeah, Anita. 4 years cancer-free. Oh, that's wonderful. That is so wonderful. So we say,
Modim
Modim
Anach
Anach
Nulach.
Nulach. Yes. How lovely. So another wedding. This month, not next. Sooner than you thought. We say, Modim Anach Nulach. Yeah, Janet. How wonderful. 2 bonus mitzvot. We say, Modim Anach Nulach. Yeah. It would be weird to have your own grandchild. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that. So a new member of our community, a new move, your new grandchild. And I have to say, I still love your other grandchild's saying when she was happy about something and someone said something not so nice. She said, "Don't yuck on my yum," which I'm stealing it. Just, you might hear it again. It's very popular among 7-year-olds, yes. So we say, Modim Anach Nulach. Oh, yeah, yeah. Awesome. Sometimes you have to stop working to lose the weight. That's just the way it goes. And traveling around, and so we say, Modim Anach Nulach. Yes, Sadie. It's not always easy to find the dress-up clothing that you like, that you can wear while you sit in services all day and feel good about yourself. And we had a good shopping day with Sadie. So, I'm just going to bring my favorite usage of the Shehechianu here. You get to say the Shehechianu for new clothing. So, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. By the way, also for new pots and pans. So, in case you... Yes? I know. B'sha'a tova. I mean, it's been fun watching Amanda's teeny tiny nothing belly become like a belly. So for very soon, b'sha'a tova, a new baby, a new life, we say.
Modim Anach Nulach.
Yes, Alison. She's over here somewhere. There she is. A banner year for Jackie also. College degree, job, and apartment. We say, Modim Anach Nulach. Yes. Excellent. Wonderful. So, got a chance to go visit family and a sister who's completed cancer treatments and back to her life, we say. Modim Anach Nulach. Yes.
We had on our bucket list to go to Alaska, so when Terry for his 60th, where he'd been in the Army back in when you were in your 20s, we got to take a cruise with another couple to celebrate.
How wonderful. So for a good birthday and a bucket list cross off, a trip to Alaska with a wonderful time, we say,
Modim Anach Nulach.
Yes. 50th anniversary. That's wonderful. 50 years of love every single day, right? Every day. Like birds chirping and hearts and flowers every single day. We say, Modim Anach Nulach. Yes. Whoa! 50 years. It looks like maybe 5, 10, maybe that's it. Wow, wow. So for being able to celebrate a really long-term friendship and 50 years since high school graduation, we say, Modim Anach Nulach. Yes.
We've had friends for like 25 years while we were living in Arizona who moved here this year. Jody's sitting next to me and her daughter Maya is sitting next to my daughter Julie.
How wonderful.
So that was a nice view.
So welcome to new friends, old friends who are here visiting, we say,
Modim anachnu lach.
Oh yeah, Diane. Today, oh, today your 12th anniversary. I don't see your husband sitting next to you. Maybe that's the way it should be spent. A new ring. Oh, wonderful. So for 12 years, you said? 12 years, a new ring, lots and lots of love, we say. Modim anachnu lach. Yeah, Doug? 10 years. I thank you. Yeah, I know. It's a good thing I started on some of those boxes in the garage. Yeah. So 10 years, which has been for me really wonderful to be with this congregation, and I look forward to the next. And so we say, Modim anachnu lach. Yeah, Paul. Yes. Yeah. Next 10 years, yeah. Excellent. There you go. We don't usually. I want to be fair. We don't usually have that happen. But for your two daughters to both have jobs, we say Modim anachnu lach. Those are really wonderful. So let's join together on the bottom of page 115. We gratefully acknowledge, eternal God, that you are our creator and preserver, the rock of our life and our protecting shield. We give thanks to you for our lives, which are in your hand, for our souls, which are ever in your keeping, for your wondrous providence and your continuous goodness, which you bestow upon us day by day. Truly, your mercies never fail, and your love and kindness never cease. Therefore, do we forever put our trust in you. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha u'lecha na'eh lahodot. Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Barchenu babracha ha'meshuleshet ha'ktuva b'Torah. Our God and God of all generations, bless us with the threefold benediction of the Torah.
Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
Ein yehi ratzon. May God bless you and keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
Ein yehi ratzon. I lost it. May the light of God's presence shine upon you and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai, panav elecha, ve'yasem lecha, ve'yasem lecha, ve'yasem lecha shalom, shalom.
Ein yehi ratzon. May God bestow favor upon you and give you peace.
Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Osim Shalom, Tova Uracha.
And we take a few moments now for our own silent prayers.
יהיו לרצון עם רפי, והגיון ליבי לפניך. אדוני צורי, אדוני וגואלי, יהיו לרצון עם רפי, והגיון ליבי לפניך. אדוני צורי, אדוני צורי, וגואלי, וגואלי.
When God was about to create human beings on the sixth day of creation, the ministering angels started to disagree amongst themselves. Love said, "Let them be created because they will perform acts of love." Truth said, "Let them not be created because they will be full of falsehood." Righteousness said, "Let them be created because they will do righteous acts." Peace said, "Let them not be created because they will be full of strife." So what did God do? God threw truth to the ground. The ministering angels looked with horror at truth's humiliation and begged God to let truth return. God relented, and then truth sprung up from the ground. The Midrash ends with the explanation that while the ministering angels were arguing with one another and disputing with one another, the Holy One created the first humans and said, "What are you fighting about? Human beings are already made." If you were here last night, that Midrash probably sounds familiar to you. This year, I decided I wanted to spend these high holy days exploring and re-exploring the idea that we spend our lives working to recreate some kind of idyllic Eden, our own version of paradise. We do it through the work we choose, through our families, through our politics, through the communities we associate with and work to improve. When we talk about tikkun olam and the healing of the world, I believe that what we mean is that we are working to fix everything so it can go back to the way it was before it broke, back to the garden state. The angels from the Midrash, love, truth, righteousness, and peace, argue about our creation because they know how troublesome we will be. We are also able to do quite a bit of damage because by our nature, we are fallible and so very, very human. Last night, I explored the concept of truth, and today we look at love. We really don't know if the first two people loved each other. We assume it, since no one else was around. Who else would they have to love? But we don't know for sure. In his book of children's stories, Does God Have a Big Toe?, Mark Gellman writes a story called The Man Who Loved a Tree, about how much Adam loves the tree in the middle of the garden. He talks to it, enjoys its shade, listens to the wind in its branches, and at night he sleeps curled around it. While meanwhile, Eve is doing everything she can to get Adam's attention. She sees how She loves the tree, and so she puts leaves in her hair, twigs in her ears, and fruit in her nose, because she believes she will be more attractive to Adam that way. Finally, one morning, when Adam wakes up, Eve is sitting next to him, holding out the fruit of the tree for him to eat. "Don't you know that God told us not to eat that fruit?" he says to her. But Eve says, "I wanted you to have it because I know how much you love this tree." "You did this for me?" Adam asks. Eve nodded, Adam hugged her, and together they ate the fruit. In the story, God is so pleased that Eve found a way to get Adam's attention and therefore makes them leave the garden to get Adam away from the tree. Outside of the garden, they sleep curled around each other, and Adam plants a fruit tree so they can sit in its shade during the day. Adam really likes the new tree, but we are told he loves Eve. I've read that story many times. I have told that story to small children many times. I have a college degree in sociology and women's studies, and yet it never dawned on me before that this story, told this way, requires nothing of Adam. All of the onus is on Eve. There will be no future humans, no future story, unless Eve can figure out how to get Adam away from that tree he loves so much. Rather than realize that she actually has an advantage over the tree in that she can speak and might engage Adam in conversation, or realize that she has the advantage of being able to move and she might get Adam's attention through lovely dancing or singing a song or performing a comedy routine. None of these things occur to her in the story, and frankly, until recently, it hadn't occurred to me either. No, the primary way she or the author envisioned she might get Adam to notice her and to love her was through trying to alter her appearance, trying to make herself more beautiful to Adam's eyes. And since Adam thinks the tree is the most beautiful, Eve's nose filled with fruit is a poor imitation. It's true that when she offers him the fruit, he begins to see something in her worthy of love. He sees that she's done something for him, and so he responds by offering her a hug. All that time she spent in the garden, day after day, being ignored, why did she keep trying? What was so great about a guy who ignored her, made her feel ugly, and would rather talk to a tree than spend any time with her? I wonder how that hug felt to her after feeling so desperate, lonely, and unloved. I wonder if the hug was comforting finally, or if it made her angry. Perhaps a little of both. And when they leave the garden, he loves her more than the new tree. But I wonder, is it only because he lost access to his true love? I wonder if she continued to question if he would love her if they were still in the garden, or does he only love her because their circumstances have changed? And I read this story and I'm annoyed that Adam doesn't have to do anything for Eve to love him. And she has to work and work to get him to even notice her existence. And then I get angry when I think of how this story, not the Gelman version, but the original, has often been read to teach that Eve seduces Adam with the fruit, and with that she causes the fall of man. She introduces sin into the world, and then all future women are characterized in the same way, as temptresses who cause men to fall and who are therefore responsible for the things that men do. When men are successful, it's because of the love of a good woman. But when they shoot up a school, it's because their girlfriend broke up with them. The past 2 years, our awareness of how women are treated in every aspect of society has grown. And already a lot has changed. Already more women are speaking about their experiences than they did in the past, that they did not share in the past because they did not think they would be believed, or because they thought they would be blamed for what happened to them. We have been taught that from the beginning, women have pain in childbirth, the Torah teaches, because Eve ate the fruit. Our situation is our own faults. Sure, Adam has to work hard, but he doesn't risk his life every time a child is born. And of course, when God questions Adam about eating the fruit, Adam replies, "The woman whom you placed in the garden with me, she gave me from the tree and I ate." Everyone is at fault. The woman is at fault. Even God is at fault, but not Adam. It's not his fault that he ate. It's theirs. I wish that early humans had come up with different possible reasons for why childbirth is so dangerous and painful. The real reason, of course, is because we evolved to stand upright, changing the way our hips functioned, but allowing us the ability to use our hands and arms while running to do things like throwing spears or rocks in order to hunt, but primarily because we became great thinkers and developed these large brains, which require big heads, which obviously is harder to give birth to than small brains and small heads. Why didn't our ancestors write a story to say that childbirth is painful because the first woman was so strong that she offered to take the risk because the man could not have borne the pain? Or maybe the story might have taught us that all worthwhile things come with hard work, pain, and risk. The woman who is the one who understands this because she was the first to eat from the fruit, and so she accepts that pain will be the price of bringing forth life. Instead, we are left with the legend that woman's pain is punishment for her seduction, and women are then at fault for whatever befalls us. If we were more modest, or prettier, or smarter, or not so smart, or quieter, or yelled louder, or took better care of ourselves, or let others take care of us, or if we weren't so ambitious, or if we had more ambitions, or if we could think for ourselves, or if only we'd done what we were told, or any of the other excuses that are used to blame women for what happens to us. But this morning, I was going to talk about love. And so far, I've spoken about the opposite. Perhaps because so often in classical literature and art, the idea of love is so often represented by a young and beautiful nude woman, as if love meant only sexual desire, and as if all sexual desire only desires young, beautiful nude women, or as if she is the only kind of woman worthy of love. In the Midrash I told you earlier, love speaks in favor of the creation of humans because of our great and overwhelming potential to love. The potential exists in all genders, but culture universally has taught us that to be worthy of love, men need to be strong and unemotional, and women need to be soft and pretty. And while these stereotypes still exist in heterosexual relationships, in many ways it has changed, and thankfully for all of us, this continues to change. But obviously, love isn't confined to heterosexual sexual relationships. Love is found in homosexual sexual relationships, in friendships between same genders and all genders. Love is found between parents and children, between siblings even. There is the kind of love for humanity that causes us to spend a weekend building a house for someone whom we don't know who needs it. It is love to spend your time, your emotions, and your expertise to teach other people's children for very low pay and very little respect. It is love for our country that causes someone to risk their lives in war despite perhaps having doubt. It is love for the value of free speech and equality that causes us to go to the polls and vote, and then argue with the people we love about why we voted the way we did, why our idea is the best choice or the best way to do things and will bring us closer to paradise for everyone than another way of doing things. Obviously, this idea is not original to me, but it's one that speaks to me. It is that in each choice we make, in each decision, we have the opportunity to choose to act from a place of fear or a place of love. When we decide from fear, we make decisions to protect ourselves and to shield others. These decisions might make us safer from danger, but they also cut us off from opportunity and from growth. When we make decisions from a place of love, we risk more, for sure, but the opportunity for reward is so much greater. The opportunities to learn come only through decisions made from love. The opportunities to grow come only through those decisions as well. A story. Two kids are playing together and they climb high up in a tree, and all of a sudden a storm comes from out of nowhere with rain and extra strong wind. The parents of these children come running out and see their kids stuck too high to get down safely, and they are both afraid. The parent of one child yells, "Hang on tight!" The parent of the other yells, "Don't fall down!" And that is the child who falls. All parents are afraid of the many, many possible risks faced by their children. They could fall and get hurt. They could run into traffic and get hurt. They could be kidnapped. They could be abused by someone in whom we've entrusted their care. They could be bullied. They could get themselves into a situation they don't understand and end up with long-term consequences. When we parent through fear, we shield our children from the opportunities to learn to care for themselves. When we parent through love, we teach them the skills to care for themselves and then step back, knowing that they may fail, but that they will learn from each failure. They may be at risk, but they have the tools, the wisdom, and the strength to care for themselves. And they can do that because they have been loved with the kind of love that teaches them that they are trusted to make good decisions, even when they might be mistakes. Rabbi Simeon ben Eliezer said, "Greater is he who acts from love than he who acts from fear. For the latter, the merit remains in effect for only 1,000 generations, while for the former, it remains in effect for 2,000 generations." He sees that there is merit in both forms of action. Often acting from fear is the wiser course, and a good decision made from fear will bear fruit for 1,000 generations. But a good decision made from love lasts for double the time. Before Eve is created, Adam is kept busy by naming the animals and trying to decide if any of them will be a proper ezer kenegdo for him. Ezer kenegdo is a difficult concept to define. English has often translated this as helpmate, whatever that is. It seems this phrase is only ever used to describe Eve. It is true that the word ezer means help or helper, but the difficulty comes with the addition of kenegdo, which means something like to work against him. Adam is trying to find out if any of the animals is a suitable helper to work against him. There are certainly helpful animals in the garden, the donkeys, the horses, and there are also plenty who might work against him, like lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. But none of them manage to combine the two until at last Eve is taken from Adam's side. When Adam sees Eve, he declares, "This one at last is bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh." He names her woman, and we are taught, and so, because she is an ezer kenegdo, a man might leave his parents and cling to a woman. Gender and sexuality aside, the idea of ezer kenegdo is a good model on which to base love. Someone who both helps and stands against you. Sounds to me like someone who challenges you while still supporting you. Someone who offers kindness while explaining why you are wrong. Someone who sees every wrong thing about you and decides that you are still worth standing shoulder to shoulder with. That love, that's a good one. That is a love that is equal, respectful, supportive, and worth working for. That may be found in heterosexual and homosexual relationships, but it requires both partners to be an ezer kenegdo, not just one of them. When we read about the Garden of Eden, we understand that Eve is an ezer kenegdo, a helper against him, but nowhere does it suggest that Adam is an ezer kenegda, a helper against her. In 1792, Mary Wollstonecraft wrote A Vindication of the Rights of Women. In it, she says, "Yet as very few, it is presumed, who have bestowed any serious thought on the subject, ever supposed that Eve was, literally speaking, one of Adam's ribs. The deduction must be allowed to fall to the ground, or only be so far admitted as it proves that man, from the remotest antiquity, found it convenient to exert his strength to subjugate his companion, and his invention to show that she ought to have her neck bent under the yoke, because the whole creation was only created for his convenience or pleasure." Last night, I spoke about truth and about how throughout history there have been times when popular belief was that the Garden of Eden story was to be understood literally, and times when it was popular to see the story as allegory. Wollstonecraft knew that in her time, scholarly people read the story as allegory rather than fact. Given that, she was able to argue that if Eve did not really come from Adam's Eve, then she could also not be considered to be his property and used as he liked. When I imagine what a perfect world would look like, one where we have completed the work of Tikkun Olam, a world appropriate for a Messiah experience, one where the original argument made by the angel love comes true, that we have been created to fulfill our destiny, to perform acts of love. It is one where we are each ezer kenegdo to each other in all of our relationships, our families, our friendships, strangers we meet. When we are able to see each person regardless of all the things, race, age, gender, ability, sexuality, religion, size, nationality, country of origin, citizenship status, and any other difference I have left out. When we are able to see each of these people as full and complete people worthy of love, worthy of my love, worthy of your love, and we are able to meet each other from a place of love rather than a place of fear, then we will truly all be an ezer kenegdo or an ezer kenegda for each other. If I could rewrite the Mark Gellman story, The Man Who Loved a Tree, I would have Eve notice that Adam was lonely too, that he sought refuge from his loneliness by forming a relationship with the tree. She might also see that he was afraid to interact with her because he had never had a relationship with another human before. She might begin by asking him a question each morning and inviting him to ask her one as well. In this way, a relationship of equals might develop where they each begin to see what is special about the other and what challenges they face by entering into relationship with each other. Eve might decide that Adam is not actually someone she wishes to spend a lot of time with because the elephants are so much more interesting to her. But she would also recognize that they are in the world together and finding a way to offer each other help and love as she would with all of the other garden inhabitants is the best way to move forward. They might find over time that none of the animals or the trees can offer them the complete relationship another human can. And together they might decide that they are ready to learn more and choose together to eat the fruit and walk out hand in hand out of the garden, prepared to build a world based on the important value of love they have learned together in the garden. May we all be blessed with the love of an ezer kenegdo or an ezer kenegda as a friend or a partner in our families and our communities. May 5779 be a year when we bring a little more love into the world, a little more respect and support, a little more understanding of the full equality of each and every human being, and we get just a little closer to fulfilling our promise as being capable of performing acts of love. And may this year be a sweet year for all of us. Thank you. Keni Hiratzon. May this be God's will. So we continue now with the service for the reading of the Torah on page 120. And I would like to invite up Sadie Lehman and PJ Hopmeyer Mitchell to open the doors of the Ark, Todd Berenstein to help carry the Ark, carry the Torah. You don't have to carry the whole Ark, just the Torah. And Sandy Finkel to come and undress the Torah and ask everyone to please rise. Not yet, don't open it yet. We're going to sing first. No, wait.
Ein kamocha ba'Elohim Adonai ve'ein kemasecha Malchutecha malchut kol olamim Umemshochtecha bechol dor v'ador Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed Adonai oz le'amo yitain Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom.
Avinu Malkeinu, 100 generations have stood as we do now before the open ark. That they found in themselves little merit testifies to their humility. They repented and amended their ways. They fell only to rise again as they climbed toward the light. Strong was the faith of those who stood here before us, while we are of a generation that has sought to dethrone you. Many have said to the works of their hands, "You are our gods." Strange then to see the emptiness in those who cast you out. Strange to see the agonies of our time grow more numerous and more intense, the more our worship centers on ourselves. Strange that men and women grow smaller without you, smaller without the faith that you are with them. We pray, therefore, that this day, which yet restores your people, may help us come close to you, the living God, the God of life. For you are with us whenever we seek you, your presence. You are absent only when we shut you out, only when full of ourselves we leave no room for you within our hearts. We call you Avinu. As a loving parent, forgive our sins and failings, and reach for us as we reach for you. We call you Malkeinu. As a wise ruler, teach us to add our strength to your love, that we may fulfill your destiny and redeem this world. To this vision, to this possibility, to this task, we offer ourselves anew. Avinu Malkeinu, hear our voice. Avinu Malkeinu, we have sinned against you. Avinu Malkeinu, have compassion on us and on our children. Avinu Malkeinu, make an end to sickness, war, and famine. Avinu Malkeinu, make an end to all oppression. Avinu Malkeinu, inscribe us for blessing in the book of life. Avinu Malkeinu, let the new year be a good year for us. Avinu Malkeinu, fill our hands with blessing. Avinu Malkeinu, be gracious and answer us, for we have little merit. Treat us generously and with kindness and be our help.
Avinu Malkeinu, Shema Kolenu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chatanu lefanecha. Avinu Malkeinu, Chamol aleinu, ve'al ol aleinu, ve'tapeinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Kale dever, ve'cherev ve'ra'av, me'aleinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Kale kol tzar, u'mastir me'aleinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Kodvenu b'sefer chaim tovim. Avinu Malkeinu, Chadesh aleinu, Chadesh aleinu, Shana tova. Avinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Harem, Harem, Keren Yisrael Amecha. Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu v'aneinu, ki ein banu ma'asim. Aseh imanu, tzedaka v'chesed. Aseh imanu, tzedaka v'chesed, ve'hoshienu. Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu v'aneinu, ki ein banu ma'asim.
The Eternal One, the Eternal God is merciful and gracious, endlessly patient, loving and true, showing mercy to thousands, forgiving iniquity, transgression, and sin, and granting pardon.
Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum Vechanun, Erech Apayim Verav Chesed Ve'emet, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Noseh Avon Vafesha Vechatav Anaket. Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum Vechanun, Erech Apayim Verav Chesed Ve'emet, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Noseh Avon Vafesha Vechatav Anaket.
Beit Yaakov, Lechuven Elcha, Ba'or Adonai, O house of Jacob, come, let us walk by the light of our God.
Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Le'amo Yisrael, B'kedushato. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh v'norah Shemo. Lecha Adonai hagedula ve'hagevura ve'hatiferet ve'hanetzach ve'hahod. Ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz, ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz. Lecha Adonai hamamlacha ve'aminaseh v'chol Rosh. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu piremu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim ha'olam omed. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim ha'olam omed. Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim.
Please be seated. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. So it's this column right here. Okay. What? Not really. Okay. Because it starts, hold on. It starts here. There you go. Oh. Okay, well, that's what it is then. Okay, yeah, okay. Ya'amo David ben Tevye v'Rachel, Yehuda ben Yitzchak v'Rachel. So it should be marked right here. The Torah portion is found in your prayer books on page 124. Yeah. Okay, yeah, whichever is easier. Right over here.
It's even big enough to read without my glasses.
What? Just 3 verses. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach leolam vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Yes, thank you. Amen. Vayhi achar hadvarim ha'ela v'ha'elohim nisa et Avraham vayomer elav Avraham vayomer hineni Vayomer kachna et bincha et yechidecha asher ahavta et Yitzchak velech lecha el eretz hamoria va'alehu sham leola al echad harim asher amor elecha vayashkem Avraham baboker vayachavosh et chamoro vayikach et shnei na'arav Vayakach et shnei na'arav ito v'Yitzchak beno vayivaka atzeola vayakom vayelech el hamakom asher amar lo ha-Elohim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Thank you, Yeshkach. So I want to invite up Lizzie Schneider to chant the next aliyah. Ya'amdu Mashalea bat Yaakov v'Sara v'Yaakov ben Zalman. Joel Rubin. Got it. Okay. Okay. I was
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai hamvarach Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Amen. Bayom Hashlishi. Vayisa Avraham Einav. Vayar et Hama'akom Arhov. Vayomer Avraham El Na'arav. Shavu lechem po im chachamor. Ve'ani v'chenachar. Miyocha et ko. V'nishachavet v'nishiva Elohem. Vayikach Avraham et atzi ha'elef. Vayasem al Yitzhak b'no. Vayikach liado et ha'esh ve'et ha'ma'achelet. Vayelchu shnehem yachdav. Vayomer Yitzhak al Avraham aviv. Vayomer aviv. Vayomer hineni v'ni. Vayomer hine ha'esh v'ha'etzim v'ai hazet le'olam. Vayomer Avraham Elohim yiru lo hazet le'olam v'ni. Vayelchu shnechem yachdav.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu torat emet. V'chayei olam natan b'shaltenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Yeah, just leave it right there. Nice job. Beautiful. Thank you. You got it. Yeshua. Yeshua. So you guys stay here. You guys can go down. So I want to invite up Caroline Kaplan to chant from the Torah. Ya'amdu Rina Leah bat Chaim va'Avigail va'Rivka Chaya bat Chaim. Becca Khalil. She's not here. Yeah. It's right around. Right there, right? Yavo. Yeah. Show your mom where.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Vayavo el hamakom asher armalo ha'Elohim vayiven sham Avraham et hamizbeach v'ya'aroch et ha'itzim v'ya'akod et Yitzchak b'no vayasem oto al hamizbeach Mima al laitzim. Vayishlach Avraham et yado. Vayikach et hamachelet. Lishchot et beno. Vayikrav elav malach Adonai min hashamayim. Vayomer Avraham. Avraham. Vayomer hineni. Vayomer al tishlach yadacha el hanar va'al ta'aslo me'uma ki ata yadati ki yirei Elohim ata velo chasachta et binha et yehidecha mimeni.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam atah b'tochenu baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yesher Koach. Nice job. Thank you. Nice job. Ya'amdu Yaakov Maron ben Eliezer v'Rachel v. Now, Elaine, come on up.
I am so sorry, this
No.
was a mistake, it was supposed to be Doug.
Oh, darn.
So, throw Doug in.
Yeah, I can throw Doug in there too. I think it's done. So, Elaine, I want to say a couple words here about Elaine. And I want to invite up Laura Cohen as the next Torah reader. Come on up. But Elaine, for many years, has not had a Hebrew name. Thank you. Has not had a Hebrew name. And so we discussed finally having a Hebrew name for Elaine. So did we decide Dina Eliana or Eliana Dina?
Dina.
Dina Eliana. So she chose to name herself for her mother and her grandmother. And I want to just take a moment here and say, our God, source of all life, we thank you for the countless blessings you have given us. We thank you for this moment. We thank you for parents and grandparents who add profound meaning and purpose to our existence. In this synagogue and in the presence of this holy congregation, we give to you, Elaine, the name Dina Eliana, but Ken Diana. May it become a name honored in the household of all Israel. So, Ta'amod, Dina Eliana, Bat Ken Diana. So, and Laura, where'd Laura go? There's Laura. Okay, so you are right. You should be right there. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torto. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vaysav Avraham et einav. Vayar v'hinei ayil achar. Ne'echaz bazvach bekarnav. Vayelech Avraham vayikach et ha'il. Vaya'alehu le'olah tachat beno. Vayikra Avraham Shem HaMakom Hahu Adonai Ireh Asher Ye'amer Hayom Behar Adonai Yera'eh Vayikra Malach Adonai El Avraham Shenit Min HaShamayim Vayomer bi nishbati ne'um Adonai ki ya'an asher asita et hadavar hazeh velo chasachta et bincha et yechidecha.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam notah b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Thank you. Yesher Koach. Thank you. Thank you. Yesher Koach. Ya'amdu Daniel ben Ruvain Verut, Daniel ben Yosef Elisha, Yosef Mordechai ben Matul Tadris v'Chana. And I want to invite up Zach Bernheimer to chant Torah.
Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach leolam vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach leolam vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Doug, will you hold that? Thank you.
Amen. Ki varech avarechecha, v'harba arbe et zaracha, kechochvei hashamayim, v'chachol asher al sefat hayam, v'yirash daracha et sha'ar oivav, v'hitbarachu v'baracha kol goyei haaretz, Ekev asher samata bekuli, vaya ashov Avraham el ne'arav, vaya kumu, vayelchu yachdav el be'er shava, vayeshev Avraham biv'er shava.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Nice job. Yesher koach. Yesher koach. Thank you. Thank you. So I'd like to invite up Richard Bernheimer and Emily Benoit to lift and dress the Torah and ask everyone to please rise. Oh, don't rise yet. I've been reminded we forgot the Misha Berach. But you can still come up. So here we go. This week we are thinking of, for healing, Miles Edgar, Martin Favaluk, Tom Higgins, Linda and Jessica Kellum, Everly Lawrence, Lynn Nierenberg, Stuart Silverman, Marco Spritzer, Bill White, Anita Kravitsky, Lisa Hardaway, Helen Jean Greco, Erica Williams, Bill and Alma Clark, Lucille Danzig, Erin Ziss, Julie Long, Kimberly Smith, Ruth Earhart, Paul and Susie Landsman, Bob Walker Jr., Margaret Brown, Austin Keep, Terry Howard, Chagai Lowinger, Ray Rubin, Lori Brown, Dolores Jaffe, Jack Firkins, Martin Hochberg, Arlene Schneider, Barry Hill, Dan Lipsky, Chad Gilbert, Ayelet Hashachar, Stephen Glukoft, Kathy Diener, Sarah Shreve, Helen DeVasto, Jerry Weinberg, Arlene Chester, Charlie Jean Greco, Kathy Basks, Dan Wood. And if there are others that you are thinking of for healing, if you'll just please say their names out loud. Any others? So we'll join together in the words of the Misha Berach.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Nekor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body a renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
If you can reach the microphone to take it off. Please rise. Thank you.
וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל, על פי אדוני ביד משה. Ya ba bim bam, ya ba bim bam, ya bim bam, ya ba ya ba ya bim bam, ya bim bam, ya ya ba bam. Oh ya bim bam, ya bim bam, ya bim bam, ya ya ba ya bam, ya bim bam, ya ya ba bam. Oh ya bim bam, ya bim bam, ya bim bam, ya ya ba ya.
I would like to invite up Robbie Grinstead and Anna Heffron to
grass. The shofar takes us into the self that is hidden from the self, then returns us to the world. In the silence, we hear the voice of the other. We hear what has gone unheard. Marshall.
So we continue now on page 138, and I would like to invite up all our shofar blowers. In the 7th month, on the 1st day of the month, there shall be a sacred assembly, a cessation from work, a day of commemoration, proclaimed by the sound of the shofar. Awake, you sleepers, from your sleep. Rouse yourselves, you slumberers, out of your slumber. Examine your deeds and turn to God in repentance. Remember your Creator, you who are caught up in the daily round, losing sight of eternal truth. You who are wasting your years in vain pursuits that neither profit nor save. Look closely at yourselves. Improve your ways and your deeds. Abandon your evil ways, your unworthy schemes, every one of you. Please rise. Please be seated. We are continuing on page 140. Let all who dwell on earth acknowledge that unto you every knee must bend, every tongue swear loyalty. Before you, eternal God, let them humble themselves. To your glorious name, let them give honor. Let all accept the yoke of your sovereign rule, that you may reign over them soon and forever. For you are sovereign, and all eternity you will reign in glory. The Torah proclaims your eternal God is with you. Shout acclaim to your sovereign.
The psalmist affirms, lift up your heads, O gates. Lift yourselves up, O ancient doors. Let the one who reigns in glory enter. Who is it that reigns in glory? The God of all beings is the one who reigns in glory.
The prophet declares, I am the first and I am the last. I am the only one.
As it is written in the Torah, Hear, O Israel, the eternal our God, the eternal is one.
Our God and God of our ancestors, may you rule in glory over all the earth, and let your grandeur be acclaimed throughout the world. Reveal the splendor of your majesty to all who dwell on earth, and that all your works may know you as their maker, and all the living acknowledge you as their creator. Then all who breathe shall say, the sovereign God of Israel is the one whose dominion extends to all creation. Blessed is the sovereign God of all the earth, who hallows the house of Israel and the day of remembrance. Please rise.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lishmoa kol shofar
Remember your love for us, the covenant you made with Abraham on Mount Moriah. Remember his boundless love for you, his willingness to offer you all that was his. Show us your compassion then, and in your goodness, look with favor upon your people and your loved ones.
For you are the one who remembers all that has been forgotten. There is no forgetfulness in your presence. Blessed is the eternal one who remembers the covenant.
Please rise. Tekiah, Shivarim Shua,
Give them strength to endure, and lead them soon from bondage to freedom, from darkness to light.
Bless this holy congregation and all who serve it, together with all other holy congregations in all lands near and far. Uphold us, shield us, and bestow upon us abundant life and health and peace and happiness. Bring to fulfillment the blessing of Moses, your eternal God, make you 1,000 times as many as you are, and bless you.
Amen.
O God, send your healing to the sick, your comfort to all who are in pain or anxiety, your tender love to the sorrowing hearts among us. Be their refuge through the time of trial as they pass from weakness to strength, from suffering to consolation, from lonely fear to the courage of faith.
Amen. Pray for all positions of leadership and responsibility in our national life. Let your blessing rest upon them and make them responsive to your will, so that our nation may be to the world an example of justice and compassion. Deepen our love for our country and our desire to serve it. Strengthen our power of self-sacrifice for our nation's welfare. Teach us to uphold the good name of our own right
family services today at 3 p.m. and Tashlich at 4:30 at Klein Line Pond. Tomorrow morning service starts at 10. First day of religious school is Sunday, 16th at 10. Yamim Norim memorial service will be at Gilad Olam Northwood Cemetery on Sunday, September 16th at 1:15 p.m. It is our biannual food drive. We're collecting food and funds in the lobby. Please donate now through Sukkot. All donations will go to the Clark County Food Bank and the Zone. KWRJ has a few exciting events coming up. Connections and Conversation on Sunday, September 16th. Walk the Salmon Creek Trail and enjoy lunch at Chuck's. Adopt a Row is Monday, September 17th at 5:30. Please come help Clark County Food Bank harvest squash. If you have any questions, just email KWRJ. And our 2018-2019 membership directory is out. If you're a member, please pick one up in the lobby. And with the, or was that just last night?
We're going to jump
We're doing that, that's part of lunch.
Well, there's probably still at some honey cake.
I don't know, I ate a lot of it yesterday.
There isn't much. Okay, so please join us in the social hall. Forget, what do you see what that was up above?
Well, we have lunch. We have lunch, that's what he's trying to say.
I'm not sure about the honey cake anymore. Are the apples and honey?
There will be apples and honey, for sure. No promises on the cake, though. There is honey cake. There is honey cake.
So it is written, so shall it be.
I want to do just a small commercial for Yom Kippur next week. It's Yom Kippur next week. But also for our family services especially. It's not just for the children. So the ancient tradition in the Torah for Yom Kippur was that they would bring in a goat, and the high priest, who knew all the sins of the community, would whisper them all into the goat's ear, and then they would take the goat away, the scapegoat. We too have a goat, Isidore, who is
solemn day of the new year, we see life as through windows that open on eternity. We see that love abides, the soul abides, as you, O God, abide forever. We see that our years are more than grass that withers and more than flowers that fade. They weave a pattern of life that is timeless and unite us with a world that is from end to end, the abode of your love and the venture of your glory. In life and in death, we cannot go where you are not, and where you are, all is well. Sustained by this assurance, we praise your name, O God of life. And we remember the recent death of Matt Seidman, Rabbi Daniel Dreiser, Shirley Reeves Morris, Susan Stern, Henry Davis Mitchell Jr., Earl Hornstein, Jason Levy, Harriet Kolsch, Yehuda Zisk, Sonny Larson, Audrey Meyer, Jean Morris, Robert Holtzman, Ralph